Hi Year 3, it's Miss Hill here. I'm going to talk to you about today's maths. So it's Wednesday today, so we're going to still learning about column addition, but today we're regrouping the ones, okay, and the tens. So on Monday you just regrouped the ones, okay, and yesterday, Tuesday lesson, you regrouped the tens, but we're going to regroup both today. Okay, so we're going to start by placing our numbers, okay, in columns. Okay, so I'm going to put 496. So we've got hundreds, tens and ones. So I'm going to put my operation symbol here to say that we're adding. Okay, and I'm going to place 300 underneath the 400, 50 underneath the 90, and 7 underneath the 6 ones. Okay, if you've got a ruler, that would be great to use it. So we're going to start with the ones. So 7 adds 6. So I know that 7 adds 7 is 14. So 7 adds 6 is one less than that because we've got one less this side, so it's 13. So straight away I can see that we've got 1 10 and 3 ones. So we're going to use those 3 ones in the ones column. Okay, and then 13 is also made up of 1 10. So when we get to 10 ones, we exchange it, okay, and place it in the tens column. Okay, so we've now got an extra 10. So when we're adding up the tens in a second, we need to make sure that we also add this extra 10 down here. So we've got 90, 9 tens and 5 tens. Okay, so 9 and 5 make 14. So 90 add 50, okay, is 140. But we need to also make sure that we add this extra 10 down here. So 140 add 10 is 150. Or you could have said 90 add 60, okay, and added it to the 50. And then you've also got it and remembered it, because we can't forget that, otherwise we can have the incorrect answer. So I can see that 150 has 0 ones, 5 tens. Okay, so I'm going to place the 5 here. Okay, and if you want to, so you know that you've actually recorded that extra one, there is no harm in crossing that off, okay, to say that you've actually included it. Because today we've got to do lots of adding the extra ones, okay, or the extra tens or the hundreds. So just to make sure that you actually have, you could cross it off. Okay, so I've done the 5 tens part, so now I need to add the extra 100, and the extra 100 needs to go in the hundreds column. So I've now got 400 add 300, which is 700, plus another one is 800. Okay, so it's 853. Now if you wanted to, you could draw out the calculation, okay, with a hundreds, tens and ones grid, just like we did on Monday. So you put H for hundreds, tens, and then ones. Okay, just so you can see why the regrouping happens. Okay, if you have any objects that you could use as well, they'd be perfect, but just perhaps the same object for each of the hundreds, tens, and ones. So you've got 400, and then we've got 9 tens, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we've got 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We've got 300. Move that up a little bit so I've got enough room for my answer. Okay, and 50. And then I've got 7 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now you can see that we've got lots of ones. So when we've got 10 ones, we can exchange it for a 10, okay, because if you count on your fingers, 10 ones makes 10. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to say, oh, I know that 6 and 4, so I'm going to steal 4 from here. Okay, makes 10. I'm now going to regroup those ones and add an extra 10 to the tens column. Okay, I can see straight away if I make these disappear because I've now exchanged them for a 10. Okay, I've got 3 squeaky whiteboard, 3 1s, okay? So then I look at my 10s and I can see straight away that I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay, 15 10s, okay, so that's 150. I know that 10, if 10 lots of 10 is 100, so I could regroup 10 of these, okay, and see what I'm left with for 100. So I've got 9 up here, so 9 and 1 makes 10. So I'm going to regroup those and they're going to become 100. I'm now left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I put a 5 here. Now I haven't got rid of any of my hundreds. I've still got them there because I'm not subtracting. So I know that 400, 300 is 700 plus my extra one, because I need to make sure that I include that one, is 800. So the answer is 853. Okay, I hope that makes more sense when you're regrouping. Right, one more question. Okay, it's all about using that vocabulary and language, isn't it? Okay, we're trying to get us to keep using. I know I keep saying it, regroup, okay, but it is one of our vocabulary words for maths, okay? Just like we do have word of the day, okay, we also need to make sure that we include those words for our maths too. Those focus words. So, 638 add 289. Okay, I'm going to start by putting them in columns. So hundreds, tens and ones. Hundreds, tens, ones. Okay, I need to make sure I put my operation symbol here. Okay, I must write that down to explain that I'm adding. So straight away I can see that we're going to cross over into our tens. So I need to regroup these ones. So 9 add 8, I know that 9 add 9 is 18. So 9 add 8 is 17. So 17 is made up of 7 1s and 1 10. So I'm going to place the 7 1s here, and I've got an extra 10, so I'm going to place it down here. I've got 3 10s plus 8 10s is 11. So sorry, I'm jumping ahead. So 80, I could have switched those numbers around if I didn't know them in my head. So let's do that. Let's put the biggest number first, because it's easier counting on from the biggest number than it is from the smallest. Okay, 80 add 30 equals 110. Okay, but I've got an extra 10 to add. So I'm going to do 110, add the 10 is 120. Okay, you could have included it in there and said 80 add 40 and then got there quicker. Okay, so that might be a bit more of an efficient way. Okay, but I'm just showing you step by step so it's clear. And I'm going to cross this off because I know that I've now added that extra 10. Okay, so 120, if we look at 120, it's made up of 0 1s, 2 10s, okay, and 100. So I need to put the 2 10s here in the tens column and carry over the extra 100 into the hundreds column. So I've got 600 add 200, that's 800, plus the extra one is 900. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoy your learning. See you later. Have a good day. Bye.